To calculate the slope of any line, you need to know the coordinates of 2 points on the line. We're working with the line that we've been using previously. I've already got the points marked off. To calculate a slope when you're given the picture of a line and you know for sure the coordinates of 2 points on the line, you think of rise over run. I suggest that we always start with our bottom, our lower point. Notice this point is up a little higher than this point is down here. So let's start with our lowest point, lower of the 2 points, and let's count how many spaces this line rises. It rises from here 1, 2 spaces. The reason we stop here is because we have to travel over to our other point. So let's start again from our lowest point to calculate the slope of this line, which we already know is negative. Start at our lowest point and count out how many spaces it rises. It rises 1 space, 2 spaces. So I'm going to write a 2 here. Let's go back and do it again. The rise is 2 in the positive y direction. In this case, because we're going towards the left, the run is going to be a negative number. It's going towards the negative x direction. So let's start again. The rise is 1, 2, and the run is -1, -2, -3, -4 to get to our second point. To reduce this fraction, 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice, but since the fraction has 1 negative sign, that's like saying that the whole fraction is negative. Let's just say that we wanted to start at our higher point. In this particular case, remember, we have to go from our, well, let's go back here, and we went up, 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 up. I'll put a little arrow here, and then we went over, 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 over. A little arrow. So notice the 90-degree angle. That's how we have to do this. Let's say that somebody said, Mr. Kravitz, what if we started at our higher point and wanted to go to our lower point to calculate the slope? Well, in this particular case, we have to get from here to here, and I want you to travel, I want you to calculate the rise first. It's easier because it's on top of the fraction. So I'm going to write it over here. Over run. From here, in this case, the rise is -1, -2. The rise is a -2. The reason it's negative is because we have to now travel over to our other point. Remember, when you're calculating a slope from a line that you're given, you always have to go from one point on the line to a second point on the line. If we're going to start here, the rise is -1, -2, but notice now the run is in the positive direction. Positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4. This fraction is the exact same as this fraction. So either way you do it, the slope turns out to be -1/2.